having this in front of us to start this presentation, just for the fact that it means we're getting into those emergency dash supplemental mint coins. And this is what the 2023 Silver Eagles are coming in, like every other year. And you notice the markings for the bands here and here, right? And those bands sealed when they get to the services, whether it's NGC or PCGS. And then there is the numbering sequence that says where they were made. Like this year, only West Point. Like last year, only West Point. But other years where Philadelphia or San Francisco were involved in the help or the process, their numbers were released to the services. And with those numbers, you now have a San Francisco if this bucket gets to them intact. And they've ended up becoming, in the last decade, some of the more valuable of all uncirculated coins. Well, tonight, we have the first and the second and the best price on the planet. You're looking at the 2011 and the 2012. Those were, at that time, called supplemental mint issues. But it's the same process as the emergency issues we were talking about in 2020 and 2021. Beautiful, beautiful pieces, outright special, can't beat it.
Now you'll notice each one of these is a perfect 70 graded by NGC with that beautiful bridge label. We have 2011 and 2012. These are known as the supplemental issues. They're those San Francisco struck coins. So they have the S in parentheses on the label as well. They're guaranteed to have been struck at the San Francisco Mint because they don't have mint marks. So you can't tell that they were, except they can guarantee they were because when they received that monster box in, the serial number matched up to what they received from the mints, and they could guarantee that they were made at the San Francisco Mint. Now, we have your choice tonight, 2011, 2012, the first 2 years of the supplemental mint issues, perfect 70s. So in 2011, 40 million coins were made, but there were only 5 million San Franciscos. So 40 million were the regular West Points, 5 million San Franciscos. In 70, though, that's the mintage figure. In 70, 79,515 West Points are in 70 grade, and only 36,656 San Franciscos are known to exist in perfect 70 for 2011. So very, very small mintage, a much, much smaller population as well.
Half as many, and look at the price.
Right. In 2012, same type of story. You're looking at almost 34 million regular coins made, but just 28,000 San Franciscos. 28 million San Franciscos. 98,000 and change are in regular 70, which is the West Point, and only 28,000 and change are San Franciscos, known to exist in perfect 70 grade.
So the number is a half and a third, respectively. And again, let's take a step back and just talk about the process. So in 2011, we see the spike in silver, and they need help. We need more production. So it wasn't like during the COVID years where the emergency was West Point can't strike, San Francisco, please help. Back then it was both of us are going, right? So 2011, 12, 13, and 14, San Francisco and West Point. And then in 2015, Philadelphia kicks in. They both stop in 2017, and then they're brought back in 2020 as part of the emergency scenarios. So there's only a limited number of uncirculated San Franciscos that are of the last few decades here. What I like about these is two things. One, they label them that they are from San Francisco. As you see on the front and the back, the fine silver, bottom left hand, 7 o'clock. That's where the S or the W would be if the uncirculated coins had mint marks, but they don't. But you notice in the obverse, they put parentheses S. So if there's a mint mark, it would be an S. And then above that, to make it even simpler and clean, struck at the San Francisco Mint. Now, love it or leave it, that's just what this is. The other part of this is, okay, if a W sells for over $100, and there are 79,000 of those in 70, and this one only has 36,000, which is half. Well, that's why our competition's selling it for $99. We are $20 less than our closest competitor tonight on the very first one ever. That's the 11 you're seeing right there. The 12 is even a crazier story because, again, there's 98,000 that is certified in 70 on the West Point side, but only 28,000 and change on the San Francisco side. And again, that bucket has to be delivered, it has to be intact to make it real. Now, the other part is this. We looked up the population reports. The last time we had this was, I think, 18 months ago. Maybe it was 19 months ago. And the numbers had changed by like 3 or 4 coins. So in years, the numbers haven't changed in 70, which means the buckets aren't being found, which is why there's no coins moving forward. So this is a very solid number. It is an outright rarity index that just says, hey, if all things are equal, S or W, forget that. I want to buy the most affordable 2011 I can. I want to buy the most affordable 2012 I can. And tonight we're telling you, with us, we're giving you the rarer coin for less money. And it's certified as such.
Certified as a perfect 70, $79.95 each. Your choice, 2011 and or 2012. Both of these are available online at on the website. That is abccoins.com. Just search those item numbers that you see on your screen for each one of these respectively. Competition, again, they're at $99.95 for their 70s. Their 69s, they're selling their 69s for our price. We have 70s, perfect 70s at $79.95 each. 2011, 2012, the first 2 years of the emergency issues. This is when it all started.
Most of the 2023s we've seen from our competitors this year, not a decade ago with this special issue, this year are $89.99 or over $100 for the 2023 Silver Eagle NGC Certified 70. This is over a decade ago, and it was the first 2 times the government ever asked for help, where San Francisco joined West Point. But because of how they numbered the actual boxes, the services actually, if they got the box intact, would label this as from San Francisco because it was struck there, which just makes these a great storyline in U.S. collecting, Silver Eagle collecting. And then on top of all of that tonight, with the mintage figures, the population reports, and the prices, well, the prices kind of nail it. It's the rarer coin by a long, long margin, and it's $20 less per coin than our closest competitor on the same coin, and most are over 100 on these 2 coins just in 70 anyways.
905-8560, that's the item number if you're searching for the 2011 San Francisco perfect 70 coin graded by NGC with that beautiful bridge label, $79.95. Now 905-8561, that'll take you to the 2012. They're both available as a your choice, which means you can join us with one or the other. If you want to get them both, $79.95 each, a great, great low price, savings of $20 per coin off our competition. Each one of them is independently certified by NGC as perfect, and they have that beautiful bridge label that everybody just really loves.
We got to put a minute up, guys, on this one. Our numbers are getting really tiny right now. We just have, sometimes you fall into a deal. This one we just fell into. That was just a big Silver Eagle deal we bought, and we broke the deal down. Inside of it, there were some of these beautiful S's in this beautiful grade of 70 in this special label they made just for these coins. So it was just sometimes you just fall into it. Well, guess what? When we fall into it, we price it accordingly. We bought the deal at a certain number, so we're selling these crazy coins at a bargain compared to that of everybody else. And it's the story of stories, because again, up until this point, only one coin was made every year, and that coin was, for the most part, West Point, right? Well, in 2011, we change. We add San Francisco as a supplemental mint that helped out the mintage that year. It continued to 14, then 15 was Philadelphia, 16 was Philadelphia, 17 was Philadelphia, 16 and 17 were S mints, and then you had 20 and 21. So there are 8 S's, there are 5 P's, and these are the first 2 that started the whole process, and it's so much fun to be part of. Thanks for the patience on this one, but we have to be moving on.